like to thank you for attending my speech today on the benefits of teachers and how they can use their profession to promote the values of God in education. I had one such teacher when I was in elementary school. His name was Mr. Jensen. Mr. Jensen loved the Lord, and he had uncompromising morals. He used these morals to teach us about being honest. Honest about how we lost our homework, honest about if we took too many snacks during recess. He also used these morals to guide him in helping other students who were struggling in his class. He called his students up to do better and to be better, and he required excellence from us. Every person can relate to the subject of teaching because we are all students. Whether we are students of the world or students of the classroom, we are all perpetual learners. I myself am a student at Liberty University in their School of Religion. I'm also a teacher at a local hospital. I teach spirituality classes weekly. I understand the need for compassion and integrity in the workplace. Teachers use their classrooms to develop honor and integrity by being involved in pivotal experiences in their students' lives, by incorporating faith and understanding that it touches everything, and by understanding the holistic benefits of spirituality in education. In 2008, an adjunct professor at the University of at the California Baptist University wrote an article called Embedding Christian Values in the Public Education Setting. She discussed core skills and how they are used for students to work at their best. But there is a benefit to teachers who are willing to go above and beyond the basics, who are willing to invest a little bit more. There was a PE teacher at a private school in Waco, Texas not too long ago who passed away. Many of his current and former students attended his funeral, and they spoke of how he had invested in their lives and how those lessons stuck with them. Proverbs 22 tells us that if you train up a child in the way that they should go, when they are old, they will not depart from it. In addition, I would like to look at how faith impacts education. In 2014, Munir Nazir Ata-Allah wrote a story called Using Storytelling to Integrate Faith and Learning. He talked about the theology of a story, how every student has a story, and those stories are redemptive. If teachers can understand that, they can work harder to pull that story out of the child and aid in their healing. Integrating faith into learning is making space for the Holy Spirit. Furthermore, there is a holistic benefit to incorporating the divine in our education. It leads to appreciation of diversity, and that leads to honor and dignity. Flourish Itula Abumir is from Nigeria, and she is one of the chair people of their welfare. In 2013, she wrote a story called The Significance of Religion in Primary Schools. She talked about how religion incorporated in education will lead to better self-understanding, it will lead to being more open-minded, and valuing diversity. 1 Corinthians 12:24 says, God has put the body together in giving greater honor to those who lacked it. When we teach by kingdom principles, we are teaching our students to value those around them. If you will remember with me, Mr. Jensen, I had him as a teacher when I was 8 years old. And during that year, there were 2 students in his class who didn't get along very well. One was a Mexican student, the only one in our school, and the other was a white student, and they just did not get along. Mr. Jensen tried very hard to make them see each other's value, but it didn't work. So he tried another tactic. He looked for places where one of them excelled, but the other one did not, and then he paired them together. The result of that pairing was a lifelong, strong bond that bound those men together, and they are friends to this day. In conclusion, I would like to say that we have seen how teachers can play a vital role in the transformative experiences of their students. They can embrace that faith touches everything, and that leads to a holistic education. As an early American historian, Henry Brooks Adams, once penned, a teacher affects eternity. and he does not know where his influence stops. Thank you.